have a very ironic episode of the VO Heroes podcast this time around because in the world of acting and voice talent, often, like the typical thing that we all do for survival jobs while we're pursuing our art is we work in the service industry. Waiters, servers, bartenders, customer service reps, salespeople, whatever. And I want to take that one step further in this episode, and I want you to channel your inner superstar server. Let me talk to you about that in a little bit more detail in this episode of the VO Heroes podcast. So you know that perfect server that you have, or that perfect bartender that you have at your favorite joint? The one that not only gives you great service, but isn't there when you don't need them, right? They're not hovering over your table or being obsequious. Anything else I can do for you? And you just don't feel like you can exist with your meal or your drink and your friends, the people that you're with, without their unnecessary interference. But they're there the moment you need them. Like you look up and it's as if they're like just far enough away that they're not invading your space and they're ready whenever you need it. And I think we can learn from that as talent. And here's why I say that. The casting people that we interface with, whether they're traditional casting directors or producers or directors, or even direct to client, like you're the talent and you're direct to client, like on a casting site like Voice 123, or on Actors Access, or any number of different avenues where you, the talent, aren't working through an agent or a casting, you're working directly with your client. We sometimes tend to want to overcompensate in terms of, I'm here for you. What else do you need? What would you like? Hey, I did this. I know you didn't ask for it, but I did it anyway because who knows, you might need it. It's a gentle, subtle art to know, hey, here you go. If you like this, great. And being a little bit calmer about it and a little less wrapped around the axle about it, that's when you know that you're working with a pro. And we can all get better at doing that. I think that's a skill, that level of appropriate service that superstar server always seems to have, that we can do as talent. We don't need to tell them why we're auditioning. We don't need to overwrite in the notes section of an audition submission. We can do this in a way that serves their project in a way that makes sense to them, not just to us. We have to remember they have a lot of moving parts with their project in addition to us as the talent. And so if we can be a little bit less graspy of what we're doing for them and trying to anticipate every need, just, this is what I do. If I can help you, great. People really react well to that, especially when they're under pressure to produce a project, right? So I want to kind of open this up as a conversation. I'd love to hear what you think. Like, have you ever felt to yourself, oh, I shouldn't have said that? Like you're slating an audition and you go, yeah, so I'm really happy to do this audition for you because I really like this project subject matter and I'm good at it. And my dad used to be a part of this industry. And so it makes me I remember my dad, he's not with us anymore. But, we sometimes like lose the limit, right? We lose the ability to understand the appropriate level, reading the room, as people often say. What do you think about that? Do you ever find yourself going, oh, I shouldn't have said that? Or maybe I should have said more, or who knows? But I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. And if you feel joy when somebody says, wow, it's so great to work with you. You're just like, you don't push, you're not clingy, you're not needy, you take care of me, but you don't take care of me in a way that makes me feel weird. Like, what is that? What do you think? On voheroes.com, comments below, let me know what's going on. Same for writers. When you submit something, and there's an opportunity to write a note about your submission, do you start writing again? Anyway, let me know in the comments below. And if you like what you're hearing in these episodes, especially this one, click the like button. Hit it hard. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and you'll find out when the next episode comes out. Share this with another actor or writer or voice talent that could use it. I'd love it if you did that. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in the next episode of the VO Heroes podcast.